Are there any symptoms indicating the body is getting rid of stored seed oil, PUFAs, and how does vitamin E affect that? You only need a low dose. If you're in a low carbohydrate state, because your glutathione will recycle a lot of that. So you only need that jarrow, the toco, which has got because of complete vitamin E, has a different tocotrienols, it has a different sizes of the little and what they do is they electron down, and what are over time stored pufa that can be stabilized with donating electrons and stabilizing it with a low dose vitamin E. So, and it can take up to stored pufa, because you turn over your cells over 70 years, so it can take up to 70 years to really clear out everything, depending on the level of exposure. 4 to 7 years of stored pufa. So, and there's no real test to, unless you do a biopsy. So they only know from biopsies how long it can take at a certain threshold. But then again, there hasn't been enough research to, we know generally turnover 7 years, definitely. I did it for about that amount of time. But there is people saying out there that you may only need 4 years if you've only had very low exposure and don't have a lot of adiposity, so not as much stored PUFA in your adipose tissue. So, and only may need up to 4 years. But if you're overweight, when you are basically absorbing a lot of these, consuming a lot of these PUFAs, then you may have to consider up to 7 to 10 years. So it can vary. Obviously, if you're in a low carbohydrate state and you're just losing and releasing small amounts into the bloodstream, you can stabilize that. You've got sufficient upregulated glutathione intracellular antioxidants to deal with it. So you may not require, maybe the stuff that you're getting from eggs and stuff like that. The vitamin E is just enough. So it's just sort of, if you've been exposed to too much in the past, it's sort of a safe approach to use a low dose vitamin E, like the Jarrow one, which is the Toco one. If you do Jarrow, TOCO, Toco, you'll find the brand that's got this low dose and a lot of tocotrienols, which is these shorter versions of the part of the vitamin E complex that are required, because they penetrate into cell membranes to different depths, to electron down to different parts of the tissue. So that is important.